This time on Driftless Drinks, we unwrap specialty beers.
And to chastise all the naughty little boys and girls, we're looking at a very evil type of brew, Krampus ales.
I can't wait.
You know what?
What?
Let's do 2 of them.
Well, Merry Krampus to me. Welcome to Driftless Drinks. My name is John.
And my name is Mark.
And today we are doing specialty beers. Now that includes a whole range of stuff. Run to the whole gamut. We've got American Black Ale, barrel-aged beer, chocolate beer, coffee beer, fruit and field beer. I don't know what field beer is. Gluten-free craft beer, urban spice beer, which were a great singing group in the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Honey beer, pumpkin beer, rye beer, session beer, smoke beer, and then just plain old specialty beer.
Oh.
But that's not what we got today. Of all those, we've gone one step deeper into specialty beer. We're going with Christmas beer.
So first off, John, I think what we need to do is let everybody know we're not drinking one.
No.
2. What?
2 beers.
2 specialty brews today. The first of which is Einstock. I'm trying to flip this thing around. It's the Einstock Icelandic Winter Ale. And then it says some stuff in Einstockish on the bottom, as I think that's the language we're speaking, right?
Einstockish? You know, that should be its own language. So this one is Einstock's seasonal winter brew. Has a lot of really interesting ingredients in it. It's got smoked Icelandic barley. It's got chocolate malt. There's Bavarian hops, of course. And then there's Icelandic spruce tips that goes into this. And spruce tips is a really fun ingredient to a beer, especially around the holiday time. And so you'll see some of the holiday beers come out with the spruce tips. Now, there's a lot more to this. Their website has a lot of stuff that talks about just how much of a badass you have to be to drink this. Oh, we'll see. Mark, would you like to read the can?
Yeah, sure. All right, this is Einstocks Icelandic Winter Ale. It has some appears to be verbiage in a language that I am not about to try and decipher, but it does have their notable Viking logo with a Christmas or an elf hat on it, like a Santa hat type thing. And it says, ale brewed with spruce tips and Icelandic smoked barley. In Iceland, winter is not something we fear, it is something we embrace. We celebrate this with our super limited edition winter ale brewed with smoked Icelandic barley and hand-picked spruce tips. It is the perfect ale to inspire you to face the elements because winter is coming and it tastes delicious. And then we roll around the can a little bit further and there is a giant logo with the Viking and the Santa hat. And that's about it. Government warnings and the standard fare. But, it does say, let me go down to the bottom of the can here real quick. 11.2 fluid ounces in this particular can. Alcohol, 8% by volume.
Woohoo! Yeah, the Viking has pointed ears. I think it's gone from Viking to elf.
Oh, geez. Good call on that. I was just looking at the profile, not so much the detail.
Yeah, it's got a nice little ball on the top of the hat.
Yeah.
There's toque. His toque. Do they call it a toque in Scandinavia? I don't know.
What else would you call it?
Not a clue.
Toque sounds pretty Scandinavian already. Like, how much more could we Scandinavianize it?
Okay.
Scandinavize? Whatever. I'll just leave that. We're gonna cut all the Swedish Chef Horky Borky stuff right out of here.
That sounds Scandinavialous or scandalous. Never mind.
You know what's even like? I knew what you were trying to do there, and I was gonna laugh at it anyway because it's awesome. It didn't even matter how it came out. It's like I know what you're going for. I applaud that decision.
Oh, thank you. All right, we gonna open this thing up?
Yeah, you want to crack it? Should we get
let's crack it. Yep, give it a count.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was almost synchronized.
It seemed synchronized over the internet, but that 200 millisecond delay is gonna grab us. Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, that is just pouring beautifully. The head's rising. Oh, I'm getting more head than I was expecting.
That's a pleasant surprise.
There we go. Oh, all the way to the top of the foam. Very, very bubbly. There's some big bubbles in there.
Look at this. This is a big pillowy head on here. It's like a memory foam mattress looking stuff. She's a beaut, right. Clark.
Yeah, there's it's got a nice red color to it, but it's almost opaque.
Yes.
You get a strong enough light through it, there's that red comes through.
Pretty shade of red, though, makes me think of Christmas.
Yep, me too.
Holly balls.
It's boughs of holly, not holly ball. Anyway.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so now that we've talked about that, shall we stick a nose in it?
Yeah. Let's. Ooh.
Weird, the malt hits me first.
Yeah, it's very sweet smelling. Like, you can smell the malt straight away.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of coloration of, like, a light fruit in there, too.
I'm getting a spiciness.
Or, like, a bright cherry.
Yeah, I can see the cherry, but there's like a spice in there. Not a hint of cinnamon in the back end. Cinnamon.
Yeah, I agree that for me the spice note is kind of buried a little bit. By the malt is like pretty much like, oh hey, I'm here. It's like welcome to the party, and then touch of fruit on the malt, and then in the back there's that touch of spiciness. I don't know what that is, like cardamom or something.
Yeah, it's somewhere between that and cinnamon. The spruce, because I've had beers that had spruce in it before, I can actually pick that note up. But I don't know if you haven't had a beer that had spruce tips in it before, if you'd be able to pick that up. Shall we take a picture for Graham and let's do that real quick. All right, now that the Graham picture's done, be sure to look for that on Instagram. Follow us at Driftless Drinks. We would love to see you there, and love it if you would, comment, say hi there. We like that kind of stuff. It is now time, I believe, for the science portion of the show.
Should we get the thermometers out? John's at the ready. He's already hanging his above the glass. I have mine as well.
Going in. All right. 57 degrees.
And I am just under 60.
I'm going in for a taste. What do you think?
Yeah, get your pull.
All right, going for it. Boy, there's a candy quality to that.
Yeah. There certainly is. The malt doesn't hit nearly as hard as it does on the nose, but there is a fruit and spice notes at the back that are really more prevalent on the tongue.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a fruity beer. It's like a warm fruit, like a good compote that isn't too sugary. The spruce is that last thing that just kind of follows it all, and just kind of in that little bit of tang, that little bit of bitterness that it brings, balances it. So now you don't have this overly sweet ball of sugar. You get just this warmness that just radiates right through it.
Yeah, and that's basically exactly where I was going to point to, is the spruce note at the back. It's like, oh, cool, there it is.
So the carbonation on this doesn't smooth it out much.
No.
It actually has a little bit of that gives it a little more of a bite than you'd get. So it doesn't taste like a stout, or it doesn't taste like a porter, because it doesn't, the carbonation's keeping it brighter and keeping it a little bit more astringent, I think. Yeah,
I think the carbonation actually has a little bit of a prickly effect, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And then the spruce note at the back kind of rides on the coattails of that on the way out. What they've done is essentially taken the holidays and condensed them into liquid form and put them into an 11.2 ounce can.
Mm-hmm.
It's truly a holiday cheer brew.
Yeah, I if you're interested in a holiday beer, there's a lot of good ones out there. This should be at the top of your list. If you can snag an Einstock it's Einstock's Icelandic Winter Ale, definitely do it. Look for the Viking elf on on the cover, on the label. It's just enjoyable.
It is. It's hard to put into words. It's more of an experience beer, right? Like it brings you to the time of like cold outside, warmth inside, gives you a little bit of the warm and fuzzies. Got a little bit of sweet caramel malt in it and a little bit of the prickly cold air outside on the back,
So real quick, their website, their tasting notes. Let me go through the tasting notes on the website real quick.
Okay.
Okay, I'm quoting here. Ask yourself, am I worthy?
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about pretension right now. All right.
Well, let's cut that with a knife. Am I worthy?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you better think so. I bought your beer.
Yeah, I ate $12. Come on. I'm worthy.
There you go. I'm worthy. By the way, that was $12 for a 6-pack of cans of this, by the way. That is not $12 a can. This is not expensive stuff. All right. It goes on. This smoky pine and whiskey flavor is not for the faint-hearted. It has to be earned. No, it is to be earned. A reward for braving a cold night or a broken heart. For a quest completed or defeat endured. This is no beach beer, no fruit garnish, no insipid sour. Just full-bodied flavor, eternal warmth, and soul-cleansing satisfaction. That, my friends, is called vastly overstating the beer.
Oh, you got one of those guys in your marketing department, do you?
Yeah, he does. Oh my gosh. It's fun. It would be fun if it was tongue-in-cheek, but somebody meant that. I mean, somebody wrote, ask myself, am I worthy? No, I'm going to kick you right in this Bruce test. Because I don't care what you think. I bought your beer. Am I worthy? Yeah, I had $12. That means I'm worthy.
Yeah. It's like,
not that money's a judge.
Did you pass through the eye of the needle, son? Like, no, I went to the corner liquor store and I had $12 in my pocket.
I went right through it right after the camel did, Jehoshaphat. Come on.
All right, John, that was the Einstock Icelandic Winter Ale. 30 seconds, man. What do you think?
Oh, beautiful little spicy, warm winter beer. I think this is a go-to every winter for me. The spruce works, the malt works, the spices that are coming out of this works, and it's really a fine beer. I like it very much.
Yeah, I would echo that and say caramely malt, little bit of fruit, little bit of spice, to be consumed on a cold winter's day.
Absolutely. Hey.
What?
Let's go get another beer.
Oh, yeah.
And welcome back. We now have a new beer in front of us. I am looking forward to this one.
Yeah, me too.
Mark, what do we got?
This is Southern Tier Brewing's Frosted Sugar Cookie Imperial Ale. And let me give you the background on this. I went into the local bottle shop. I made a beeline for the beer section. And when I got there, I saw Frosted Sugar Cookie beer on a label. And I grabbed it and said, "You're coming home with me, because there's not much more I like than beer and or cookies." And when you put the two of them together, it was an absolute home run must have. That's all I really know about this. I know nothing else about this beer other than said frosted sugar cookie on the front. I'm like, you will not escape my grasp.
Oh, it looks so inviting. They've used 5 different fonts on the label. It says limited, and so why don't you want to go ahead and read the label for us here, Mark?
There's not a ton on the label here. It's just like Southern Tier Brewing Frosted Sugar Cookie Imperial Ale, and then it gives you a best by date, which we are well in the range of. Alcohol 8.6% by volume, brewed and bottled by Southern Tier Brewing, Lakewood, New York, USA. That is it. And I just went to the website, too, so once we get into this a little bit, maybe we can kind of poke around the website here. But
yep, sounds good to me, too. All right. I say we open it.
All right, do it.
All right. Launch. 3, 2, 1,
Flip
go.
off.
Oh. Well, mine was kind of quiet.
Mine was too.
That wasn't too bad. All right, going for the pour. I'm going to be kind to this pour, I think.
This looks really clear in the bottle. Curious to see what this looks like in the glass. Oh,
I can see my fingers. My fingers on the other side. It's that clear. It's a golden color. Wow. That's pretty.
It is. This is absolutely golden.
Okay.
This is like what when they colorize pictures of Miller Genuine Draft, and this is the color they want it to be.
That was exactly the beer I was going to mention. It looks like Miller Genuine Draft commercials.
Yeah, and not the actual beer. The actual Miller Genuine Draft is much paler.
Yeah.
This is an absolute wonderful shade of gold.
Oh, and there's a beautiful. I've got in the glass. I can see bubbles, this effervescence coming from the very center of the stem, going up there. That is a beautiful daisy color. The head didn't stick around though.
No, it did not. The head dissipated very, very quickly.
Yeah.
It's leaving very light lacing around the glass if you roll it around just a touch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a little bit of substance to it.
Shall we stick a nose in it?
We should.
All right. Okay. Ooh. That's just sugar.
It is pure white cane sugar.
Wow. Yeah, and there's a
frosting
so
too.
Okay,
Vanilla frosting.
Yeah, but not like mom's vanilla frosting. Like, you know those tubes of frosting you can get in the cake decorations section that are hanging that you don't have to put in, and they have that certain kind of flavor to them that's almost artificial. That's exactly what I'm getting out of that, and it's almost all I'm getting. Mark,
Yeah. No,
I can't smell the beer.
I can't either. All I can do is smell sugar and frosting.
That's all I get.
It's pretty wild. It's like they've covered up the malt in the nose with
Oh, that's crazy.
just pure frosting. And I'm not that I'm opposed to it. It's just you expect to get a little something else out of it.
So this is an Imperial ale. I'm legit frightened now.
Yeah, this smells like vanilla frosting on vanilla cake.
Oh my god. Yeah, it does. And like with some artificialness to it. Quick Trip didn't have anything to do with this, did they? Okay, good. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
Damning note, John.
I'm telling you, I'm scared, man. All right. I want to take a picture.
I'm not. I think this is
Really?
I think this is going to be okay. Well, we're going to find out.
I'm frightened. All right, we're going to take a quick picture, quick pic for the gram, and then we'll stick a thermometer in this, I suppose. I'm so worried.
John's anxiety is palpable right now. Like I can feel it coming through the screen. He's just like, "Oh,
Stop palpating my anxiety."
this is the crash scene in Spaceballs where the ape men are riding along the beach. Oh shit, Spaceballs.
All right, gram picture's done. Shall we stick a thermometer in it just because I want to stab this beer in some manner?
John's checking out by the second.
Making sure it's dead before I actually put this in my body. All right, I'm going in. Oh, nice and chilled.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at 48, a little bit less than that, about 47 and a half.
I'm rocking a solid 50.
All right.
John doesn't want to do this. I'm still excited.
No, I do want to do this. I'm just it's you ever come up to a roller coaster and you're waiting in line, and as you get up to the line, you've seen it go through a couple of times, and you get up to the head, you have to be this tall, and you just wish you were 47 inches. You ever have that experience? You're going to get on anyway, but you just wish you were shorter. Go up. Sorry, guys. I have to go get a snow cone. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to dump $45 worth of coins into this candy drop machine.
Yeah. The clown says I can't get on today. Sorry.
Wah, wah.
All right.
Bobo says no. I don't know what to make of this, John. This is going to be...
I don't either.
John is cringing right now at the thought of like trying to power through this fake vanilla beer.
This is nothing like I thought it was going to be like. All I've done is smelled it, and I'm still... All right.
There's only one way to figure this out, dude.
All right, let's go in.
Uh-oh.
That's exactly what I thought it was going to be like.
Taste followed nose.
Ooh. Wow.
Is there Eye of Newt in this?
I thought there were blizzard cookies. They were lizard cookies instead. All right.
So after first taste, coming back to smell it again, I understand exactly what you were talking about from the get-go. To me, the sugariness, I was like, oh, cool, it's campy and fun. And now it's like, it tastes like fake vanilla and fake sugar. And it's like a really bad knockoff frosting. This is going to be tough, dude. That first taste of this thing was like, oh my.
Yeah.
What have I done?
All right, so we need to dissect it. Because here's the deal. We've had...
Is it dead? Shouldn't we kill it first?
Yeah, I stabbed it once. Do I got to... I'm not going to stab it again. Oh.
Okay. A dissecting we shall go. John, you first.
All right. So, the predominant flavor in this, by far, is fake vanilla. Not good vanilla. Not that wonderful taste you might get off of a vanilla-infused stout. It's just the fake vanilla. We've had experiences with other beers that came off fakey. They had like a fake peanut butter flavor to them. That happens from time to time. This one is fake vanilla all over it. So whatever sugar cookies they're eating at Southern Tier, I want to send them some real flippin' sugar cookies. Oh, I just glanced at the website.
Oh, yeah.
Lies.
Here, let me...
Yeah, you go for it, man.
Let me read off the website real quick, and we'll see if we can get down to what John's talking about here. Start at the top. Frosted sugar cookie, fresh baked holiday cheer, Imperial Ale. Gather around the fire with all of your closest friends, who will no longer be, and cozy up to this delicious spectacle, that part true, of pure sweetness that is sure to sprinkle your wintry days with joy or another emotion. You won't believe it's beer, also true, and not a tin full of iced confections. Our frosted sugar cookie ale is full of something and something vanilla and cake notes, iced to perfection. Happy holidays from our steers. There is a shit ton of hyperbole in this.
Oh, God. It is full of soft and airy vanilla and cake notes. Dudes, these people do not know what cookies are supposed to taste like.
Do you remember in the 70s and 80s, those the white label stuff that used to come out? I actually remember drinking a whiskey that only said on the label, this is it, Kentucky whiskey. That's all it said. There's 2 words, Kentucky whiskey, that was it. Okay, so if you're eating a sugar cookie that the label says, with no other markings, sugar cookie, that is the template for this beer. This is the bottom rung of what I would consider a sugar cookie to be. Nilla wafers is a good 3 steps up the ladder from here.
Mm-hmm. Way off the charts compared to this. This is, the cookies that they are patterning this after are not ones that you want to eat. Oh,
I missed the part where it says ale with natural vanilla flavor.
Yeah, so it's lactose and natural vanilla flavor. This is not natural. So here's the thing. Natural vanilla flavor. Natural flavor is not vanilla. You know what I mean? It doesn't say with vanilla, right? Natural vanilla flavor. And that's the thing. When you put an ingredient in, you can say natural in front of it, but if you say flavor, it ain't the real thing.
I just took a whiff out of this thing, John, and it harkens back to 203. So the retro nasal olfaction insert soundbite here.
Retro nasal olfaction
is not treating me well.
It is not kind.
I gotta give you major props because you noticed this on the nose on the way in. You're like, oh my, this could be a problem. And I was like, oh, cool, sugar. And then once I put it in my mouth, everything changed. My whole world was tipped upside down.
Oh, it's not good. I get what they're trying to do, and I wish they'd pulled it off. And all of this breaking on the beer, which it fully deserves.
Yeah, it does. It truly does.
All that said, Southern Tier makes a damn fine product. They have some stuff that is outstanding. Their 2Xmas, their Christmas beer that comes out annually, which I've yet to be able to find, is amazing. The Pumpkin they come out with, that's really good too.
Also very good.
Right. Don't get it on nitro. It's not as good. But their regular stuff is really... So they make a beautiful product.
I would be remiss if we didn't mention the creme brulee. I really, really love that beer too.
The creme brulee was outstanding, and I'm a snob about creme brulee, the dessert.
Yeah, that beer is really, really, really good.
This was made by an intern.
Ouch.
This is not good beer. I'm sorry, it's just not. This is going down as a stinker for this year.
The thing that sold it for me was after the first taste and then going back to smell the glass again, because this is how my taste profile works. I almost have to taste it, then smell it. I have twice gone back in for a nose and gagged. Like, it's just...
Yeah. You want to do that. You want to go back and smell it afterwards because you
don't
get more notes out of it. But not this one.
No,
not this one.
Do not.
Oh my God. All right. Okay, I'm done breaking on it, and I'm done drinking it.
Finisher, man. I really want to power through this, but I don't know if I got the stamina. One thing I'm glad of is that we didn't actually try this beforehand, because we never would have done this on mic, having known what we know now, if we knew it then, like a half hour ago. But I'm glad that we do this every now and again, where the exercise turns out horribly, horribly wrong. And we're caught live making something that we should not be putting in our bodies.
This was not bad because of treatment. It wasn't bad because of handling. It came out of the bottle into the glass just fine.
Yeah.
And it's just the flavor profile they chose was a bad choice.
Yeah, it just doesn't work, Whatever, that's fine.
No. So that was Frosted Sugar Cookie Imperial Ale from the beautiful Southern Tier Brewing Company. Mark, 30 seconds. What's your take?
Avoid. I don't know what we did this year to warrant coal in the stocking, but this was it. And I apologize to whoever or whatever I may have offended along the way. Go ahead. Yeah, that's best I can do.
Yeah, too sweet, too fakey sweet. It doesn't, and that's all over this beer. If there was something better or deeper in it, I ain't getting it. All I'm getting is fake vanilla and not the kind of... I've had that flavor of sugar cookie before and never liked it. It's prepackaged. It isn't good. I am not a fan. I love Southern Tier. I will happily have an arm length list of their beers because they make some good ones. I'm not having this one again.
Nope.
Driftless Drinks studio recording courtesy of HPJ Studios in Toma, Wisconsin. Be sure to subscribe and rate us wherever you get your podcasts, and like us on Facebook and Instagram, where we feature each episode's brews a week or so ahead of time. Visit us at driftlessdrinks.com where you can comment on each episode and drink along with us on the Driftless Drinks YouTube channel.
Well, that's it for this episode of Driftless Drinks and Specialty Beers. We had one beauty and one stinker. And my name is John.
My name is Mark, and that was a hell of a ride, John.
And all of you out there, keep a cold one handy for us, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
I'm a big fan of spruce. And I'm a big fan.
Sproof tits. Love them.
Not Smurf tits. Spruce tips. All right. I'm a.
It's going to be harder and harder to re-rack every time.
Oh, God. Well, that's it for. All right. Don't
Keep making the mistake.
Don't smell it.
I can't help it. I'm like a moth to a flame.
I'm so worried.